Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my end of the summer book haul. Well, technically it's not the end of summer yet. The end of summer is September 21st. It is September 13th. And judging by the way the weather is acting, summer's going to be around till probably the beginning of November because it's fucking hot. South Carolina doesn't do seasons. It's my end of the summer book haul. So I bought some books from the Dollar Tree the past few months, and most of these were sent to me by publishers for blog tours or just freebies. And so I'm going to start with the freebies. So the first one is one I'm excited about, and that is Zodiac by Ramina Russell. This book came from Penguin Random House, and I got sent this by Kellogg's Family Rewards. They're doing their free book program where if you buy like participating products, you can choose a book to have for your own personal library, or you can donate a book to a school. And since I homeschool, I choose to get books sent to me so my girls can read. And since my kids are very into Zodiac and space and celestial stuff, I figured that my mini-me, Ariana, would freaking love this, and I'm going to read it too. Also, I've heard some mixed things about this book, and I did not know that it was a series. So you learn something new every day, but I'm excited to read this, and it was free, so I started with the Kellogg's free book. I'm gonna do the rest. You can get 10 free books per account on Kellogg's. So far I've gotten 7 right here, I think, and I got 2 more on the way. So the next one is Midnight Star by Marie Lu. This is the 3rd and final book in the Young Elite series. They didn't have the first 2, which is kind of dumb, but I had to get it, and my kids love this cover. And I don't know anything about this series, but I've been wanting to read it. The first Marie Lu book I read was Batman, and I absolutely loved the writing, so I am very intrigued. And I also got sent Legend by Marie Lu, which is book 1 in the Legend trilogy. And yeah, I may pick these up in December or January. I don't know. The next one is a nonfiction, and this has been adapted for young readers, so I don't know if it's like I think it's the same context as the original, but I think some of the like paragraphs have been changed to fit young readers. But it is The Boys in the Boat, the true story of an American team's epic journey to win gold at the 1936 Olympics. And ever since reading Monuments Men, I have been intrigued to learn more about the Olympics that took place in Berlin right before World War II, and how it was filled with Nazis and just hate towards the African American participants in the U.S. team. And yeah, so I am very pumped to read this. I'm going to be reading this in November for my nonfiction November TBR. I chose The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I think my husband was watching the movie for this the other night, and I told him it was a book, and he was like, oh, well, you can't watch it with me. That's how it goes. And I just got sent the second book today, which is going to be in my September book haul. But they're short. The second book is smaller than this one. But, yeah. I don't know much about this one except aliens. And I know my mini-me Ari will love it because space aliens. So I got most of these books with Ari in mind, apparently. So, yeah. I don't know much about this one, except that it was not, the third one is not really hyped. That this one was hyped on BookTube, and then the second one came out and it was nah, and then the third one was basically non-existent because the second one was so bad, something like that. I don't know, but I'm really want to read it, and I like how floppy. This one I had to get because I picked up one of the, when I was in Dollar Tree a couple months ago, I picked up one of the books in this series, and that is the Fallen Kingdoms series by Morgan Rhodes. This is book 1. I think I picked up the companion something in Thieves. I don't know. I don't remember what it was about, but oh, Spirits and Thieves. It's right there on the back. But yeah, I have been very hyped up for this series ever since I saw Haley and Bookland talk nonstop about it, and yeah, it's floppy. I don't know much about it, and I don't want to know much about it. I want to go into it blind, but I do want to know what's up with this thing right here, and who this is, and what's up with the hawk. I got Illuminae by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. But it's the paperback version, so I can't slide it up and y'all see the retracted statements and stuff. And I showed my husband this one of the mixed media, and he was like, how the hell are you gonna read that? How do you read it? And I was like, I don't know. So I may get the audiobook to and then read along with it, because people say the audiobook is perfection. And this one was once again from Kellogg's Rewards. Feeding reading, the joy of reading has arrived. Yeah. So the if you want to participate in the Kellogg's, I'll try to have this video up before the end of September, because that's when the program ends, in September 30th. So if you want to, like, if you buy participating Kellogg's products, and you want to send books to your child's school or donate to your own personal library, you can do that. They have different age ranges. They have early readers, they have tweens, which is this. They have bilingual Spanish copies of tweens and teens, and young adults. So, yep, I got this one. And then the last one that I've gotten before September was Holding Up the Universe by Jennifer Niven. Every time I see this book, I wanted to pick it up, but I never justified buying it. And then I saw this book being advertised in the banner for the Kellogg's Reading Rewards, and this is what caught my attention. This is what let me know that Kellogg's was doing the reading program once again, and I jumped on it. So I don't know what it is about this book that I want to read so badly. I don't know what it's about. But I also want to read this book because it's the same title of a fan fiction that I fell in love with years ago. But I know it's not the same book. And I really want to read this. I don't know why. I don't know what it's about. I don't want to know what it's about. But I do know it's got characters named Libby and Jack. Thanks, spoilers. But yeah, I'm so excited to have this book in my possession. I hope I love it, and if not, I'm going to be very disappointed. I did some blog tours in the month of August, but I only got sent 2 copies of books. One was supposed to be just by itself, and then they sent me the ARC for the sequel, and which I was not expecting, which I'm super excited about. So that book is Charlie Hernandez and the League of Shadows by Ryan Calejo. It's similar to Percy Jackson, but it's Mexican mythology, and I have not read it yet. I did not get it in time for my blog tour, so there's excerpts in my blog tour, and that will be linked down below. And the second book comes out in October, November, and it is a chunk. And it is Charlie Hernandez and the Castle of Bones. I have a question. Why is everything of bones? City of Bones, Tunnel of Bones, Castle of Bones, Children of Blood and Bone, something of Bones. I'm getting confused. I keep calling this City of Bones, which that's not Cassandra Clare. That's not Mortal Instruments. That is Tunnel of Bones. That is Cassidy Blake. That is V.E. Schwab. I'm going to have a hell of a time remember Castle of Bones. I'm going to try to call this City of Bones. Watch. But I'm super excited. I don't know what it's about. I haven't read. Where did I put it? God damn it. I haven't read this. I'm going to be reading it to catch up. I'm excited for those. And the others were ebooks that I got sent. Now I'm going to show you what Al Craig Jr. sent. It was The Good Thieves. I think that's what it's called. My phone's right here and I can't see. But I'll have a picture of it right here. This was Addie's Al Craig Jr. box for the month of August. It was our favorite box. We Pink Panther a lot. If you don't know what I mean by Pink Panther, it's a Pink Panther. It steals. And Jacques Rousseau, he's an inspector, a French inspector. I'm talking about the cartoon, not the movie version. But my husband loves Pink Panther. And yeah. And then the book in my Al Crate was House of Salt and Sorrow. I will be reading this in October because I hear it's very spooky and it's in the horror section on Goodreads. How can we trust Goodreads? I don't know, I'm trusting it on this part. And if it's not spooky and horror filled, I'm going to be disappointed. But I'm in love with this cover and I've been burned by beautiful covers. But so, this is by Aaron A. Craig. And it's got octopuses and barnacles and like pearls and seashells and clams and urchin and coral and rocks. I'm just excited. And if I like this book, then I'm going to be buying a copy from my mom because she is obsessed with anything ocean and beach. So, and spook and horror. And the last 4 books that I'm going to be showing you are the ones that I bought. I bought 3 from Dollar Tree, and this one is Thomas Jefferson, Dreams of Sally Hemings. I guess it talks about his relationship and the children that he fathered with Sally Hemings. I think it's a non-fiction. The story of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, in which the conflict between the American ideal of equality and the realities of slavery and racism played out in the most tragic of terms. I don't know if it has fiction on its thing, but I'm going to have to look it up and put it down below if it's fiction or not. Also by Stephen O'Connor, the guy who wrote this. Short fiction, Here Comes Another Lesson in Rescue. Non-fiction, Orphan Trains. The story of Charles Loring Brace and the children he saved and failed. And Will My Name Be Shouted Out. So this may be a non-fiction, but it also says a novel. So I don't know. I wish books would have that distinction, fiction or non-fiction. I love non-fiction. Okay, another one that I bought from Dollar Tree is Defectors by Joseph Cannon, a novel, so this is clearly fiction. It talks about Nazis and in 1949, the CIA and Nazis and stuff like that. Cold War, possibly. But this is cool in pages. But I don't know what most of this one is about. Just defectors and Nazis in Berlin. So, now this one is labeled in a series. It is Eagle and Empire, the Clash of Eagles Trilogy, book number 3. and it's got a cool Native American or indigenous person's face. I don't know if this is a Native American or a indigenous person of another country, like Canada or Mexico or Australia, something like that. So I'm gonna have to research more about this series, because I don't want to read something that is not historically accurate, that it damages the image of Native Americans any further, because my dad's side of the family is part Cherokee, and my mom's great-grandfather was a full-blooded Indian chief. He was Sioux Indian. Yeah. So, Native American is close to my heart, and I don't want to read something that will damage their image any further than the turmoil and grief and destruction and hate that they have gotten already. Last book, it was recommended to me in my August You Choose My TBR. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to, because it's nonfiction, and it was recommended to me by Nikki, and it is Unthinkable by Helen Thompson, an extraordinary journey through the world's strangest brains. So, that's all I want to know about this and this cover. Like playing cards and a piano and skulls and a tiger. Shiva! And a heart. I think that's a heart. I'm just very intrigued and invested. I haven't read the synopsis. I don't want to. Our brains are more extraordinary. Okay. That's all I want to know. But that is my end of the summer book haul. I'm trying to... There's the books I got in the month of August and at the end of July that was not in my summer book haul. So, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'm growing. And comment down below, have you read any of these books? Do you want to buddy read any of these books with me? Is there any books that I should prioritize over any of the other ones? But yeah, other than that, I'll see you in my next video.